Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody.
Hi, how are you today? I am doing just fine. Today there's a little bit of background because I am experimenting with lighting today, and I just want to try to change it up and see which way is the best kind of lighting. I thought this was pretty good. But today I'm doing a book review for 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnston. Now, if you have watched my October book haul, which is the card is up there somewhere, the link to that video, you would know that I said I would do a book review for this book. Isn't the cover beautiful? So pretty. Now, before I get to the spoilers part of when I talk about the book, I'm just going to go through a few things for those people who haven't read the book, and maybe you will check it out. This book is a retelling of the Arabian Nights. I will confess I've never actually read the Arabian Nights, so I can't really tell if this is a good retelling or not. And if I might not read it just because this was so awesome. Though I might read it, maybe I could compare notes or something, I don't know, but we will see. But this is a book that I highly recommend. The basic summary of the story of the Arabian Nights in general is that this king who killed his wives after the first night or so, and he went through like hundreds of wives, and this girl, basically she takes the place of her sister, decides to tell the king a story every night for 1,000 nights to keep herself from being killed. Now, I don't remember what was more to that than the summary, but that was the basic summary of the story. What attracted me to this story is that a bunch of other booktubers have also talked about this story, raved about how it was so good. A Book Utopia, Caddytastic, Poland Banana Books. Christine. I can never remember her YouTube name, but it's just Xteen May Christine. Another thing that attracted me to this book is that I love everything to do with culture. This legend is set in the Middle East, I guess. No matter if it's actually accurate or not, it's pretty cool. So if you want to read this, I suggest you go ahead and get the book. It's in Barnes & Noble's, Amazon, it's at the library, I'm pretty sure by now, and it's awesome. And then if you want to stick around for the actual book talk, you need to read it first and then come back to this video. Okay, bye-bye. Hi again. Okay, so in the story 1,000 Nights, it's set in the first person between the girl and the king. What I found interesting about the story is that the king was the only one with the name, and I guess that means it was emphasizing that he was an important person in the story, because the king over his subjects basically. What I found crazy about the story, which is the same as Arabian Nights, is that he kills every single wife that he's ever had, whether they last for one night or 30 nights, which, so no wife has actually lasted more than a month. Wait. So that means no wife, he has never had a wife that lasted more than a month, which is crazy. A little bit crazy. But what his people don't know is that a demon actually has the king's body. He possesses it basically. From the king's perspective and his excerpts about the story, the written parts about his perspective is that we find out that he is really crazy. Well, he's not really the king. It's really more the demon's perspective. We don't know much about the actual king. Still actually is still inside the body. He's just not controlling it basically. But from the girl's perspective, from her perspective, we find out that she's brave, humble, witty, and we also find out that she has powers, which is a great thing about this story because the demon has powers. He has powers too. That's why he's able to control everything, and he possesses the king's body. Because she has these powers and because she is smart, she was able to figure out that the king isn't really the king. She realizes that the demon possesses the king's body. She ends up saving everybody. My favorite part of this story, the girl, her sister, and the rest of the girls actually supports her, and this is the reason why she's able to develop her powers and able to beat the demon in the end of the story. My least favorite part is that there's not enough romance. Not a lot of romance, but just a little bit of romance. I'm just a romantic, you know. I also didn't like how the story ended. I think there could have been a lot more. There could have been more written about it. But again, I don't know what it means to be a writer. So, still it was okay because the story, it was so awesome. I definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to read it. Thank you everybody for watching my video. You guys have been so awesome. Those people who have subscribed to my channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want to comment on something I could do better, please comment below. Or if you just want to share your own experiences about the book, then comment below. Also, my social medias links are down below. I make videos every Saturday, and I also make videos about cultures. And you guys have a good day. Thank you.